Alright, so we have done a lot of setup already, and you should be able to develop the program now, but just for more information that you probably need in the future, let's show you how to update it, upload it to their Oculus store on the release on the alpha channel. So you can actually distribute that using just email address instead of asking for all those signature files from the devices. Anyway, so you can just go ahead and create an account on this Oculus website. Then go to developers, and you should have this login settings. You just click on sign up. I log out now. Just go ahead and log in again, right? And then say sign in. Create Oculus account, and just type in the name and everything. You should be able to create an account for free. I'm just gonna log in mine real quick. Alright, so I have logged in, and then you wanted to actually just log in and you don't have to do anything else. Go to a new tab and just search for this application manifest for release build Oculus, and then just click on the first link. And this is the core settings if you wanted to set up your project to be able to distribute it on their platform. So go to the Unreal Engine application manifest, and then you have to follow the settings here. So let's go ahead and do that. First thing is you go to the project settings, and then go down to the the Android. And then you want to look for this thing called install location. Change that to auto. That's the first thing. And then second thing is make sure that the remove Oculus signature file from distribution APK is off. The default setting is off, so you don't have to do that. And go back to the packaging. You have to also tell it to this is for distribution. And that's the three things list here. Okay, and then you have to go to step 8. Finally sign your package to follow these steps. So go click there, and you have to go through this again one more time. But yeah, that's how complicated it is. So go here, and first thing is go actually this is a repetition. You check on for distribution, and then you have to set up the signature distribution signings, which is going to be here underneath the Android, and go all the way down here and type in the signing. I have something here already, so I'm going to delete these and show you again how this is done. First thing is the name. It can be anything, so Gear VR test maybe, but you have to type in .key store for the extension. The key aliasing can be anything too, but I often just name it the same as the top one, but without the .key store. The password can be anything, so I'm just going to go for QWERTYU, which is the top row of my keyboard. This one, just leave it blank, and that's it. So that's the settings here. That's all those things. You can actually read through this and do it yourself. And then you have to do some tricky things here. You have to create your signing key here using this, which is this file. You should have Java to do this, and that should be distributed to you already because of the let's see, the SDK you installed earlier. But in case you don't, you just install Java, download the Java and install it, and you should be able to see it in the C drive. Program files, Java, and here. Just install it and restart the system. You should have the path remembered by the system variables, environment variables, and then you can go ahead and open the command prompt. So press the start button and type in CMD and enter. and then you want to navigate to a folder inside of your project. So go back to Unreal Engine, right click on anything and just open again, show in Explorer, and just go back to the folder before content, and then go for build, Android, and that's where you want to go for. Copy this directory. Now if you look at their documentation, what it actually tells you is to to go to this folder, My Game Android and Builds. It's a typo. The actual position doesn't exist. The position they mentioned on that tutorial doesn't exist. The actual position should be Build Android. Those two should be flipped. Again, I don't know if they checked this or not, but this is wrong. So go to Builds and Android, right? And then just copy the directory here and go back to the prompt. First of all, you go to that hard drive device position, so key, comma, to go to key, CD, and then space, and Control V, and enter to go to that directory. And then you can start typing in the command they have on the tutorial, which is going to be, let's see, it's a long string of code, so I don't remember bits. So basically you type in, let me make it longer. So you type in key2 dash generate key, gen key dash v dash key store space, and then the name you typed in earlier. So you probably want to go back and take a look at the name you typed in. So that's going to be again underneath Android, and here this guy. Copy this, go back here, and then you can paste it in. Oops. Space and paste it in. Right. Yeah, let me make it smaller and go to the top so we can see it. Key store and then dash aliasing, alias. And that's going to be the alias. So copy this, go back here, and then paste that in. And then what else? And then you go dash key alg rsa dash key size 2048. Oops, it's not a 0, it's a dash. Key size is 2048, and dash validity 10,000. Let's check that. So key2 gen key v, right? And then key store name alias name, and then key that RSA. That should be good. Hit enter. Does it do anything? Do that again. Oops. Nah, have to redo that. Go up, press the up button, type in enter, and it's going to ask you for the keyword, the password. The password will be the password again you used here. So that guy. Copy this and go back here and paste it in. Or you know what? I think you have to actually go type it in yourself. So it's going to be, let's see, Q W E R T Y U. Hit enter. Re-enter one more time. Q W E R T Y U. Enter again. Don't match. Try it again. Q W E R T Y U. Alright, so what's your first name and last name? It can be anything. So let's say maybe Adam, and then I don't know, Tova. Hit enter. What is the name of your organization? Whatever. whatever, and city can be NY as New York, state is NY, and US for the country. And is everything correct? Yes. Type in yes and hit enter. It's gonna create that. And when it's done, you should be able to go to that folder you were working on, which is not here. Key password. Oh, we have to do one more thing. Nothing here, just hit enter. And you should go ahead and do that. Hopefully. Enter. And let's take a look. Now it does have this thing called gvar_test.keystore. Now everything has to be exactly the setting here. Again, follow this instruction if my explanation is not clear enough. And that should be it. And that should be the setting we have to do here for this part. And I'm going to stop this tutorial now, and in the next one we're going to go ahead and set up the building for distribution on their store. Okay, see you next time.